Peace, loves, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, peace, welcome. My name is Emerald. This is your first time seeing me. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe. We are a beautiful growing family full of astrologers, herbalists, holistic babes. This is how we flow in life. Today we're going to be talking about Mercury in the 9th house. Right now I'm actually filming this. It is the spring equinox, so there is fire energy kind of coming in no matter what. Sagittarius is just something that people kind of like overlook a lot, and I want to shed some light on what Sagittarius energy brings to me personally through my natal chart, specifically having Mercury in the 9th house. Now technically my Mercury is in Virgo, so I will be discussing, Mercury through the signs. So first, I really do want to talk about mercurial energy and what it means to be kind of Mercury ruled. Now, I have my sun sign in Virgo and my Mercury sign in Virgo. So most likely you're going to have your Mercury sign the same as your sun sign, or a sign either behind or just like right after your sun sign kind of sign. So Mercury follows very quickly with the sun. It goes very, very quickly around, and Mercury represents the energy that you get from the heavens, honestly, to your mind. So you're getting godly messages. This is how you communicate. This is how we're speaking to people. And this is how spirit is communicating through you to other people. So whatever your Mercury sign is, that's what matters. What energy it's in. Is it in water? Is it in earth? Is it in air? Is it in fire? It's definitely in fire if you're watching this video, because you've got it in the 9th house. So if you've got Mercury in the 9th house, it's in a fire house, right? So automatically, no matter what zodiac sign it is, this is still going to represent somebody who is very, very spiritually led, somebody who thinks about spirituality a lot, somebody who thinks about the higher perspective a lot, somebody who thinks about the bigger picture, like expansion, higher knowledge seeking. You're going to be very interested in other cultures, very interested in other perspectives, honestly. Like, you don't get offended very easily by other perspectives. Like, other things in your chart might trigger you, but this Sagittarius Mercury here, you love to learn about new perspectives. You love to see, like, what does this other person have to say? What does this culture have to say? Like, what was the vibe like? I love learning about new cultures. I love learning about new food, languages. You're probably really great at languages. Me personally, like, I have a very specific way of learning because, again, #Virgo Mercury in the 9th house. I'm so interested in like accents and other people's languages, and I want to learn so much. And I like to pick up accents, but like I can't really like speak, or like for me learning a language is totally different. But me hearing it and like picking up like the accent, I don't know, I can just kind of do that. It's really cool. Comment down below if you love learning about languages or if you just love learning about different cultures. So Sagittarius energy is very, very excited. Like, when I'm speaking to you, this is what excites people. If you have Mercury in the 9th house, you're automatically going to be a powerful speaker. You're automatically going to be somebody who inspires people, because Sagittarius is the energy of optimism, inspiration, Jupiter energy. It's just like so excited and excitable. Like, we're expanding it. Like, okay, you have this project. Well, now let's definitely boom it out. Like, let's think about all the ways that we can put it into fruition. So it's like, you want to learn about a new culture. If you're a Mercury in the 9th house, like, you learn about a new culture. Like, you can really dive deep, especially if you have like Scorpio here. So I'm definitely going to go through all of the zodiac signs with this. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so incredible. So just more on Sagittarius energy. It's important to remember that Sagittarius does have wisdom, like deep-seated wisdom, like because Jupiter is associated also with Neptune, Pisces energy, and also Saturn, and like all of these different other planetary energies mixed in. Jupiter is its own vibe. It really is kind of like, besides the sun, it's like the optimism bringer. It's like, let's have a good time. The sun is like, let's have a good time. Jupiter's like, let's have a good time. They can reflect that back to each other. So especially if you have like Leo, oh my gosh, a Leo in the 9th house, amazing energy here with Mercury. So anyway, this is real wisdom. This is true sage-like energy. This is, I'm diving deep into my knowledge, because the 3rd house was more like, this is how I talk, right? This is how I like this is how I am. This is how I speak. This is my local neighborhood. This is my family. This is how my family talks. This is where I picked it up, kind of thing. But the ninth house is about, okay, I'm going to college. I'm learning about what I want to learn about. This is what I'm interested in. And this is why I'm a freaking astrologer on YouTube. Like, this is why I'm an herbalist on YouTube. Like, I tell people I wear many hats. I can't even tell people what I do anymore, to be very, very honest with you. Like, I had to just straight up say, you know what? I'm gonna slide in that entrepreneur word. I'm an entrepreneur because I just wear so many hats at this point, because having Mercury in the ninth house, you just want to learn about so much, and you just like to key in, you know, depending on what energy is there, what zodiac sign is there, you just like to key in on what you're learning and really just strengthen your divine energy with, you know, talking to God, getting those messages from spirit, and then putting it into action, learning about it. You're going deep into it, and that's what Sagittarius energy really is. When it talks about expansion, it's like diving deep, like Scorpio energy. Okie dokie, so real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and go through all of the zodiac signs, starting with Aries. If you have an Aries Mercury in the ninth house, oh my gosh, you just love to talk. You probably just be talking all the time. That's incredible. When you talk, you inspire people. Like, your Aries energy really gets people going. Like, Aries plus Sagittarius plus Mercury, come on, like, you're really inspiring people. You're really getting them to get going. So don't ever forget that you have that power of speech, you know, for people. And you might get too excited. You might talk a little bit too much, which is, you know, fine. You need to learn the balance, and you need to also learn how to read a room, because I know that Sagittarius and Aries energy is just kind of like, I don't really care what you think. Like, I'm gonna do me. This is me. You know, like, come on, a high independent people. That's definitely Aries Sagittarius energy. So just try to like not be so suffocating in that sense, because then you won't inspire people. You're gonna like push people away. So just be more cognizant on like focusing on the inspiration and not so much shoving information down people's throats. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But I still love you. Like and subscribe this video. If you have Taurus in the ninth house and Mercury there, Taurus and Mercury and Taurus, Venusian energy. Ooh, you like to seduce a little bit. You like to seduce. You like to like get in there and learn more about the person. And I feel like with Taurus, it's more like straightforward energy. Like, you're very much so a straightforward person. Sagittarius is already very much so straightforward, but Taurus here too is just like, oh, I'm blunt. Like, you just gonna get it. Like, you're just gonna get it. And people need to accept that about you. And I definitely understand it could push people away, but you just need to understand that this is just how you are. Like, it's an earth sign and a fire sign. It's just very hard. And so like the things that you dive into too are probably very interesting. You like to learn about things that will sustain you in life. Like, you probably like to learn about sustainability, gardening type of shit. Like, you probably dive deep, like horticulture type of thing, you know what I'm talking about? Like, diving deep into herbalism. What's up? If you like herbalism, subscribe. What would you say? But yes, you like to dive deep into all of those things. Just remember not to be so stubborn when you're talking to people and when you're getting other people's perspectives. Don't be so stubborn. Don't be so stuck in the mud, and try to open up more. Like and subscribe this video. If you have Mercury in Gemini in the ninth house, oh my goodness, you just are so expansive. You are so intelligent. Oh my gosh, like, you have so much knowledge flowing through. You absolutely love to learn new things. You love to be very like out there with your thoughts. Sometimes people are like, whoa, that's kind of wild. That's Gemini in Sagittarius. Y'all playing with fire. Literally, the air is just puffing the fire every single time. That is insane energy. So here, having Mercury in Gemini alone already makes you muy inteligente. Like, you just are so smart. You just love to key in on things and expand your mind through Sagittarius. It's like you are a jet plane, bro. Like, straight up, you're the jet plane that's going from place to place. You just like to travel. You really love to learn. And if you can't physically travel, you're mentally traveling 100%. Like, reading travel blogs, looking at photos. You like to watch movies and stuff with like people traveling somewhere. You know, it's like a big thing for you. So definitely keep that energy up, and you know, try not to overwhelm people, because you're probably the type who really likes to talk a lot, and find somebody who's comfortable with you, somebody who can talk to you in that sense, because you're not only talking about expansive things, you're really diving deep into them sometimes, and you're learning a lot of knowledge that people might be like intimidated by you. They might be like, oh damn, like you're learning a lot, like you're really deep into this, like I didn't know, because you know, you got Gemini, Sag, like you're in that energy, you're in your polar opposite energy, like you're literally now expanding what you think you wanted to learn, because Gemini just likes to splatter, but Sagittarius likes to kind of put it together. Like think about that arrow, we're focusing on something. So people could feel like you know so much and they just feel kind of like intimidated by you, but you're a genius. Like, come on now, just fuck with other geniuses. Like, just go with other geniuses. Like, you don't need people putting you down because of your intelligence. That's not smart. That's really not smart. You are the smart one, so you know that that's not smart, right? Like and subscribe this video. Gem, Cancer, yes, hello, beautiful, beautiful Cancer. Cancer, Mercury in the 9th house. Wow, 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 wow. You're the type of person who's like Mother Teresa, like caring for everybody that you meet in your travels. You're like the mother type of energy, the person who's always putting together the snacks, making sure we've got the blankets on boat. Like, you're traveling, but you're making sure that everybody's got their ish together, you know? You're the type of intellect who, when you do travel with people, like you're very, very emotionally intellectual. Like you very, very much so see the group energy. How's the group doing? Like when you're traveling, you like to feel into the history of places and things and people, and like really explore like how people felt back in the day, and really explore how it's impacted us now, and like natal motherly stuff. Traveling, like mother wounds might be like a big thing that you like to learn about, is like you know, like this is, you know, Cancer, this is like the moon in Mercury, and it's like you're thinking about emotions. But with Sagittarius here, you're excited about expanding on emotions. So you might like to pry into people, probably not as much as Scorpio, but you probably like to pry into people. That's okay. That's perfectly fine, as long as you're like healing them and not intentionally triggering them. So if you have this placement, you're probably really good at triggering people into change. You're probably really good at triggering people into thinking things through in a different perspective, and that's a great benefit that you have. Just make sure that you're not emotionally like tearing these people apart, because some people aren't as equipped as you. Like having Mercury in Cancer, like what, like you already know what's going on, but other people just aren't as sensitive as you and aren't as adept as you. So just keep that in mind. Like and subscribe this video. Leo, Leo, Leo. If you have a Leo Mercury in the 9th house, oh my goodness, what? You are the star of the show. Like you're really the star of the show. Like Sagittarius energy on top of the Leo energy, you just out here buzzing, like you just out here booming, gooming. Like what? Absolutely. This is such like a party starter. This is the person who makes sure that things are having purpose. Like, you know, Leo here, it's about fun, and that's the purpose. Like that is the purpose, is to have fun. So it's like you being in the 9th house here, your Mercury, you're always thinking about ways to have fun. You're always thinking about places to travel that uplift your spirit. You're always thinking about, you know, you're probably like melancholy sometimes. Like when you can't travel, you probably feel sad AF, because it just uplifts your spirit so much. You know, like this is sun energy. This is like your purpose. This is your ego. You probably, you might run into like money issues or something like that, just because you love to travel so much, and you just like are like, oh, look, I'm just gonna do this, and you just do it. So nobody can really stop you here. Nobody can stop you. You're probably definitely a talker. Definitely, oh my god, like a non-stop talker. Mercury and Leo in the 9th house. Y'all be going. But you love to dive deep and explore, because in the 9th house, again, is something that you're excited about studying. So you put a lot of energy actually into what you study. You put a lot of energy into what your interests are, and that's really important to remember, is that your interests are going to be like the highlight of your life. So make them good. Like when you go to college, don't waste your time. You're going to feel like you're wasting your time, because Leo already can see through something. Like if it's not fun, if it's not bringing joy, if it's not exciting me in some way, then, you know, like I'm gonna go, like I'm out of here kind of thing. So make sure that you're learning about something that you love, and don't feel pressured to learn about something that somebody else wants you to do. No, definitely not. And take trips where you can sunbathe all the time. Amazing, amazing. Like and subscribe this video. That was just 5 houses. Now we've got Virgo, Mercury in the 9th house. This is my placement. What's up? What's up? Yo, it's kind of crazy because, you know, we all have other placements in our birth chart that make us whatever, quirky, whatever. But I gotta say, like, Mercury in the 9th house alone, it really does fire up the Virgo energy a little bit. Like, it kind of gives us a little spice. You know what I'm saying? Like, typical Virgos are kind of dry and like, but like, you know, we're a little spicy. We're a little spicy with this energy in here. A little spicy Virgo who can see everything. Because not only are we seeing in detail, but now we're in the 9th house, so we're literally seeing from a higher perspective as well. Damn. Like, we see the whole thing. We see the entire thing. So it's really great because we can make great visionaries. And the thing is about Virgo energy is that we have plans and we put these plans into action, and excited action. It's like you're excited about it, you know? And it's good to feel excited about what you like to do because, you know, you're going to want to do it so deep into detail. You're going to put so much pressure on yourself, Virgo. You're going to put so much on your plate, Virgo, and you're just going to feel like, oh, I have to do it to perfection. And you love school. Like, I love school, getting degrees. You realize later that these degrees were in here the whole time. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Mercury in Virgo is already at home. Mercury in Virgo is already at its optimal. So when you're putting Mercury in Virgo in Sagittarius, which is the house of wisdom, higher knowledge, come on now. So we've got the communication with spirit on deck. Like, I feel like this is what really makes me a great channeler, is because I have Mercury in the 9th house. I can channel messages pretty clearly with optimism, and y'all love it. Okay, this is it right here. And because I'm a Virgo, because it's the Virgo energy, I studied. I like to research harder than most of the signs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like to research really, really hard and on different things. Like, this is one book collection. I got a whole nother stack of books right here. Yeah, we're the bookworm type. Even though we feel like we don't have the time to read, I'm telling y'all right now, read that book. Read the book. Like and subscribe this video. Mercury in Libra in the 9th house. Hello, peaceful lover. So this is a placement that can get a little wild. Yes, Libra here, you might want to like rip off your bra. Like, this is the placement for that. Like, you're rebelling. Because Venus likes to be kind of like proper and do all this, like Venusian, you know, that's Libra, Venus energy, right? But Sagittarius is like, girl, we wild today. We wild. Okay, so sometimes if you have this placement, you're just so lively. Like, I feel like you'd be very lively. This is air and fire mixing together. You'd be very lively. So this is, you know, the life of the party. You're still a beauty. I'm pretty sure, you know, just having Libra in the 9th house, you are going to want to learn about humanitarianism. You're going to want to learn about things that bring people together, that bring balance and peace to the world. And that's really important to you. Like another Mother Teresa, like you would work really great with a Cancer. So you can watch the Cancer video. That would be a really great combination for you two, to be like missionaries or something like that, like going in and helping people in different countries, just people around your area, or learning about how to help people on a real deep level. Like economics is probably something that you're into, finance, things like that. But also Libra in the 9th house, Mercury, you are so intelligent, like so intelligent, because you're an air sign. So you're already a thinker, and now you've got Mercury here, and you're like doubly thinking. And then we've got Sagittarius that you're in, you know, like, wow, lots of thinking here, lots of processing that you do in a day. rest. I'm telling you right now to just try to get some mental rest and relax, because I feel like there's a lot of mental pressure that you probably go through a lot. So just try to remember to take a rest. You've got a lot of energy here in your mental space, and you need to take care of your mental health above all, especially with Libra here. This is Venus. You know, this is how you attract things. You're going to attract things through your Mercury sign, through speaking things out. So make sure that you're speaking things in the mirror, doing mirror work, and make sure that you're saying very positive things to yourself, very uplifting things, because you do have that more magical capability of manifesting things through your words with having Libra, Mercury, Sag stacked up on each other. And make sure that you're also listening to you and not so much the opinions of other people, because Libra always wants to people please and Sagittarius likes to people gather, whatever. So just make sure that you're not taking everyone's opinions and saying that it's yours. Like, make sure that you're sifting through the BS, and it needs to be a kind of Queen of Swords type of energy and not like an Eight of Swords type of energy. Look that up. Like and subscribe. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. Scorpio Mercury, hi. Hi. In the 9th house. Scorpio Mercury in the 9th house. Wowza. We got a deep one here, don't we? We have somebody who likes to really dive deep, and you've probably seen a lot of things. You've probably seen a lot of things in your travels. You know what I'm talking about. So stay safe out there. Carry the pepper spray. You're very just magnetic in this house, right? So you've got the house of Sagittarius, and right now you've got Scorpio in there, and your Mercury is here. Very, very magnetic person. You can speak things into fruition, speak things into fire, speak things into water, and it's going to manifest for you. Really, really powerful here. Scorpio Mercury, you just love to really pick things apart. Like, you're a picker. Like, you just pick things apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, I feel like you're kind of comfortable here. I feel like you like this placement. You're very intelligent. Scorpio alone is the investigator, right? Like, magnifying glass. Very, very intelligent. And on top of it, you're here. You're like a top A student. Like, every time I think of like one of those really disciplined, put together kind of students, I think of Capricorns, I think of Scorpios. So like, you're the A+ student already coming into the college course now. So now you're learning about what you want to learn about, which is probably magic. I'm sure you're very much so into spirituality. You love learning about spirituality. You love learning about magic, which is incredible. Scorpio here in the 9th house and Mercury is just really, really, you know, you're probably going through a lot of mental things in a day. You probably think about a lot of things, just like Libra. Like, ugh, just watch the one right before you. Libra goes through it. I'm sure you go through it too, but you really like to investigate different things, and you really like to explore cultures in a different kind of interesting way. Like maybe how a culture fell, or like the transformation of a culture, or how they got, you know, like just how things shifted through time. Like I kind of get interested in like colonialism and how some cultures have bounced back and how they've reclaimed themselves. Like that's, you know, like death energy. Like I like that kind of stuff. I love researching about rebellions. You know, if you know, you know, like, you know. So having Scorpio here, y'all probably really like to dive deep into like murder mysteries and stuff, like the creepy stuff. But yes, definitely take care of your mental health, because you're going to have a lot of healing capabilities. Sagittarius is a healer. Scorpio is a healer and a transformer. So remember your healing capabilities. When you speak to people, you're speaking life or death into people, and your Mercury sign is really going to amplify that. Like and subscribe. Now, if you have Sagittarius Mercury in the 9th house, wow, you are the ultimate explorer. You are the ultimate seer, the ultimate seeker of knowledge and wisdom and spirituality. Just, you know, it's like when you get these energies, you just gotta like say thanks. There's just some placements in your chart that you might really despise, but there are some placements in your chart that you're like, damn, I won the lottery with that one. And you won the lottery with this one. If you have Sagittarius and a Sagittarius house, Mercury, mind-blowing intelligence, mind-blowing curiosity. You're just a curious cat. You probably never shut up about your curiosities and like, oh, I learned this today, you want to hear about it? And it's not like you're just surface level with it. You like to really dive deep into it, kind of like Scorpio. Like Sagittarius and Scorpio energy works really, 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 really well together. So you should probably get with a Scorpio Mercury if you really want to talk about what you've learned, because the two intelligences together are going to be mind-blowing. So honestly, with Sagittarius Mercury, just make sure that you're taking care of your mental health and that you're not doing things so like extreme, right? Make sure that you're not doing things so extreme that you're compromising your mental health, that you're compromising other people. Like, you're the type of people who probably like to go to Peru and take the ayahuasca trips. You're the type of people who literally immerse yourself like in the culture, like you're going, like you're there in the culture. You're learning many languages, so good at learning languages, so good at picking up languages from other people, their cultural aspects. I'm telling you, God sent placement, really great placement. Like and subscribe. So you've got Mercury in the 9th house, Capricorn. Wow, very studious, the teacher. You are, oh, such a profound teacher, You have all of the lesson plans intact and you're the one just given the lesson. It's probably a little dry. No, it's actually probably not dry because you're in the house of Sagittarius, right? So, you know, maybe sometimes you could be dry, but just remember that your Mercury here is supposed to make you excited. And Capricorn doesn't really like to be excited that much. So you might like try to stay calm, but when the excitement comes out, come on, Cappy, just let loose. Having a Mercury in Capricorn makes you so serious. You don't need to be so serious all the time. Just, you know, have fun a little bit. This is why Sagittarius is here, to bring in the fun. So see, you know, you in particular, see what is aspecting your Mercury. See how the other planets are talking to your Mercury. Make sure that they're saying good things. If you have harsh aspects, work with them, squares, things like that. You just need to work with them. Oppositions are really great lessons, you know, for your mind. And even though you may think that you're the most intelligent person in the whole world, which you probably are, you don't need to like shove it down people's throats. You don't need to feel like, oh, I'm better than everybody. Even though you are. You don't need to, you don't need to do all those things really so dramatically, but I want you to try to come out of your shell and still express yourself. And you know, when people don't react the way that you want them to, it's okay. Again, they're just intimidated. Like any placement with Mercury here in the 9th house, people are just going to be naturally intimidated because we naturally just know a lot. We naturally are just interested in a lot of things, right? So people are going to be like, oh, they know a lot. Like, yeah. Especially Capricorn here, you probably are very skilled in something. You like to learn very like piece by piece. You'd be great with Taurus. You'd be great with Scorpio energy. Putting those things piece by piece, you know, working with those energies, really great for you. So just keep that in mind. Like and subscribe. Aquarius, Mercury in the 9th house. Y'all are crazy like my hair. Yo, y'all are just like electric. Like y'all look like me. I bet y'all just look like me, running around these countries looking crazy, change all the time. When you travel, it's probably so freaking erratic. You probably have like had the worst travel experiences or the best travel experiences, just because, you know, this is Aquarius here. Aquarius is sudden changes. Aquarius is community though. So you're in the field doing the work. You're in the field working with the people, like hand on hand, like humanitarian work. And I love that. You're in the field learning more about spirituality. You're really learning and focusing on that inner, deeper knowledge that you have for yourself because you're an alien. I mean, come on, like having Mercury in Aquarius, number one, and then in the 9th house Mercury in Aquarius is so interesting. Like, you're getting these messages from God direct, and you already are an alien, so you're probably getting even deeper messages. You know, Aquarius is just channeling this really deep power that's always within us, like on a cellular level. It's like the atom. Like, that's what whenever I think of Aquarius, I think of like the atom kind of thing, you know, like the electricity that makes us all flow. So you're very excited all the time. It's air here. You have air and fire. So just like Libra and just like Gemini, you're very excitable. You're very excited about the things that you're learning, and that's really great. Just don't shove it down people's throats all the time. You probably have a lot of friends. You probably make a lot of friends, especially when you travel. You just love to talk and communicate with people when you travel. It's wonderful. It's truly, truly wonderful, the placement that you have here. Like, this is a great placement. It can lead to a lot of nervous system issues though. Like, you could be overly excited, overly sensitive, feeling like you're overly stimulated sometimes. So make sure that you're taking those deep breaths when you're speaking, especially, and just like remember to ground yourself sometimes, because air and fire here can just make your mind go totally crazy. And we have the last sign, which is Pisces. Pisces, Mercury in the 9th house. Oh, what a gentle spirit. What a giving, compassionate, loving soul. What a life-changing healer you are. Truly, your words, they heal people. They really heal people. You should definitely get into motivational speaking, connect with an Aries Mercury to like get that fire going within you. This is like hot water. So like you're always boiling, like your mind is always boiling and trying to brew up something or think about something, with Pisces in the Sagittarius house, the 9th house. So yeah, your Mercury sign already has you thinking and dreaming very deeply, and you're always aware of your dreams, of other people's dreams, of other people's energies. You're very aware of others' energies, especially when you travel and when you're diving deep. You love like fiction books and like fantasy, like anime. Yeah, like you're the type. You're the type. You just like learning about spirituality. You love to be in the spiritual realm. You probably like to take a lot of, you like to do the thing, you know, like Pisces energy here is just like no boundaries. No boundaries in the house of knowledge, wisdom, healing. Come on. The ultimate healer. You probably just love to like get Reiki done, yoga, you're a yogi, you do this, you do that. If you are, then definitely subscribe to this channel, because you would love the energy that I put in here. But yes, that is it for this entire video. Actually, I love you, Pisces, Mercury. Make sure that you're liking and subscribing, and I will see you soon. Much love. Peace.